Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov has given an exclusive interview to RT. Speaking with Sophie Shevardnadze, he talked about some of the key issues facing Russia, ranging from nuclear deterrence to the Skripal poisoning case. You can watch the full interview on Friday on Sophie & Co.
First, we have to remember, and the starting point is the words of President Putin, that Russia has nothing to do with this accident. This is number one. Number two, we're not speaking about attempt to murder a Russian spy in Great Britain. We're speaking about attempt to murder a British spy in Great Britain. He was a British spy, and he is a British spy. He's not a Russian spy.
His daughter is a Russian citizen.
Well, he's a Russian citizen, but he's not a Russian spy. He was handed in to Britain as a result of exchange. So why should Russia hand in a man that is of any importance or that is of any value? It's unimaginable. So if he's handed in, so Russia quits with him. He's of zero value, of zero importance. Go ahead. So this is number one. Number two, words of President Putin. So we're not as crazy as to even to think about something of that kind before presidential elections. And before such important event, global event as football championship. Number three, the first blamings came from politicians just a couple of hours after the accident. Couple of hours after the accident, we heard first blaming of Russia, that highly likely Russia was responsible of that murder, of attempt of murder. And now what we see words of experts and experts of Organization for OPCW that say that the preliminary examining of this agent will take about 3 weeks. Is it contradictory? Yes, it is. When United States abandoned the Treaty of Anti-Missile Defense, that was a very, very serious threat for mutual nuclear deterrence. And this is a basic element of international stability and security. And since then, Russia found itself as a state being under siege of attempts of neutralizing its nuclear potential, its nuclear capabilities, thus endangering the existence of nuclear deterrence. The only way, and despite sending signals of unacceptance of this process, proposing various compromises, proposing cooperation in ensuring international stability, unfortunately, our country failed to meet reciprocity. And as a result, the only way was to show that in any case, despite all the efforts of our counterparts in this story, despite their continuous efforts to build the entire missile shield, Russia will be capable of ensuring a mutual deterrence system. What happened during, let's say, last 3 or 4 decades, Anglo-Saxon media, they started to rule the world, economically, commercial media, and also political media. I mean media from the United States and Great Britain. They are most powerful, they are most influential, and they have the widest possible reach in the world, globally. And of course, this feeling of monopoly, so it brings a will to manipulate this monopoly. So you can use this monopoly as a tool of delivering your point of view, whether it is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. You can adjust it in accordance with the situation, simply to manipulate the brains of people throughout the world. And this is why they strongly oppose appearance of any rivals, even small rivals like RT, in comparison with this huge machine.
Small rivals.
Well, of course.
Say we've done pretty well for the past 10 years.
I sincerely believe that size doesn't matter here. You can be small, but you can do much, let's say, more influential things. That is what you are doing, and that is what makes them very nervous, because you are pretending to be a rival for them, and this rivalry can ruin the system of brainwash.